Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dream Again, where you finally say yes to all that is inside of you. Hello, everyone. My name is Tishonna Hicks. We are on this series called Tishonna at Home, just because I finally get to have these videos in my new house, which has taken about 6 months to get into. And so what I'm doing right now in this series is just simply sharing with you what I've learned over the past 6 months. And as you guys know, I'm not going to go into my 6-month journey. You can find that on other videos. But there was a point in time I'm just like, okay, God, this has taken like 6 months. What in the world is going on? And I trusted God. Once again, I purposed to pass the test. I know that I was going through this season for a reason. But at the same time, I'm just like, God, I kind of feel like you've forgotten about me. Like, I just feel like I'm doing this and it's like, I know you're with me, but I don't really feel like you're with me. And I feel like you just kind of left me by the wayside. Although I know he didn't, it just kind of felt like that. And I got into a little slump. And so here I am at about the 4-month mark, and I'm still waiting on our house because so many closed doors happen in looking for a home. And I get a phone call from my cousin. Hey, guess what? We found a house. It's really, really nice. I'm going to send you a picture. The house is absolutely gorgeous as she sends me the picture. Y'all, 2 days later, she's like, woohoo, I can't believe it. We got the house. I'm like, really? Here I am waiting for 3.5 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and you just got a house after 3 days of inquiring about it? Really? No, I'm kidding. I'm actually really, really happy for her. The house is absolutely gorgeous and she deserves it. And that's why you can't compare your season, because she was rewarded with that. I believe that house was her reward for such an awesome trial and test that she passed. And God, on the other hand, was teaching me something. So although we were both looking for homes, the outcome was a little different because we were at 2 different seasons. That's just a side note. Anyways, well, while that happened, I'm just like, okay, God, really? Like, it only took her a few days, and why is it taking us so long? It's just, this is ridiculous. Like, do you even remember me? And so I went to Home Goods that day just to kind of release some stress. I got a couple pillows that I thought would look great for our house. And I needed 2 sets of pillows. Well, I found one pillow that I really liked and another pillow that I really liked, but it needed a match. I still bought them anyway, but, I bought them, thinking, okay, even if there weren't matches, I can put them somewhere in my house because I really liked them. But for some reason, that whole entire afternoon, it was bugging me that I didn't find a match to those 2 pillows. I'm like, I really want to put these on my couch. It'd be nice to put them on my couch. And so anyways, I allowed that to just consume my thoughts that evening. What a complete waste of time. But anyways, I went back to Home Goods because I forgot that I needed something else. And you guys, guess what was there in front of Home Goods? 2 of the same pillows that I needed, the match to the pillows that I already bought. And you guys, I did. I was already emotional. I started to cry in Home Goods. I'm just like, Jesus, really? You're just so awesome. And he said, see, Tishonna, I didn't forget about you. I know what you want. I know the things that you desire. I haven't forgotten about you. I remember you every single day, from the smallest things that you desire, from the big things that you desire. I am listening and I am hearing you. And it was at that moment that I opened up my mind to really expand and just kind of look at my life. And even though my life was difficult and I felt forgotten, God opened up my eyes at that moment to see the blessing that I had. My sister now lives closer to me, which was a desire of my heart. My mother and I have a beautiful relationship now, which it had been estranged for several years, and that was a desire of my heart. Even though it took us a long time to get into this house, the fact that we landed on a house with beautiful neighbors, a beautiful neighborhood, and just things that I didn't even imagine a neighborhood could bring, he was showing me that he brought us to that blessing. There would even be people, and one day I needed someone to ask me if I was okay. And he sent a coworker that I would have never imagined asking me, and asked me that day, Tishonna, are you okay? And I was able just to kind of release and vent to him. There were other things along the way that God was doing and showing me and revealing himself to me. And I just said, you know what, God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I didn't see the blessing and everything that's around me. No, you're not answering my prayer in the way that I desire. No, it's not looking like how I want it to. But that doesn't mean that you've forgotten about me. I just wanted to encourage you today, and I just wanted you to realize that, listen, You may want God to show you that he hasn't forgotten about you, but typically we want him to show us in a way that we already have preset in our mind. But what we have to do is we have to take a step back and we have to look at the landscape. Look what's around us. Look at the blessing that is around us. And in that blessing, God is showing you his favor. And in that favor, he's showing you what you should be grateful for. And in that gratefulness, you will realize and see that he's never forgotten about you. So I just wanted to encourage you, take a step back. Take a step back and just look at the situation. What are you learning? What is the good that is in your life? How is God blessing you? What is he doing for you? Don't become so fixated on how you want God to come through. And this is the way that God has to show me that he hasn't forgotten about me. He's showing you right now that he hasn't forgotten about you. It's in the blessing, and that blessing is favor. And that favor brings thankfulness. And in that thankfulness comes a shout and a gratitude that says, God, you've never forgotten about me. You're right here. And I know for a fact you will never forsake me. So I hope that encourages you today. And I hope that you have an awesome week. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.